This is the new mongoose, look, Zola. Disappeared now. She's gone off the log. She's over there, look. She's over there. Just behind that grass. Oh. So as you've guessed it, where are we? Peak Wildlife Park. I'm just stood by the Dwarf Mongoose enclosure. Brand new addition to the park. Her name's Zola. She's just been sat on the log just there posing, so I was able to get some good videos of her. There's also information just here about her as well, so I'll just show you that. So there's a picture of a dwarf mongoose and different things about them, why they have the small ears, bright eyes, and they live in Africa. They are the smallest carnivore in Africa as well, as you can see up there, and that's what they eat. And then down there they guard the burrows when they've got babies. A group of them is called a mob. Usually we associate mobs like with rioting and things in human term, but in their term that's what a group is. And then up there it says they have immunity to snake venom. Meerkats are the same because they're also a type of mongoose, but that's what a dwarf mongoose looks like anyway. They're not concerning as much in the world, they're not threatened, so hawks can get them, but they're very good at digging. But yeah, so it's settled in very well in here. So I don't know where she's gone. She was on top of this log a minute ago. So her name is Zola. So she's only been in the park probably a couple of weeks. So this is the old otter enclosure because they've knocked out the main glass part where the otters were and just put a new shed in and just adjusted it, and then put this new gravel in and dug it all out. So she's got a nice enclosure. Like I say, she's disappeared at the moment. She was sat on that log a minute ago. So this is the new dwarf mongoose at Peak Wildlife Park in Staffordshire. And also it's not on the map that's on the wall as you go to the bush dogs, but it is on the paper one just there, look. It says above entrance, it says dwarf mongoose. So they've added it to the paper one, just not on the one on the wall. So please subscribe at Carlsford25. It's a lovely day today as well, so I really hope you enjoy the series here at Peak. I know I've been here stacks of times. This is my final visit for this year. The weather's going to be changing as well, but I wanted to come and see this new mongoose. And she's been out, she's been sat on the log just there. She's been sat on that log. I got some good footage of her at the beginning of this stream, so when it gets put on the channel, just play it back and you can watch it from the beginning. But I'll be putting some videos on and some episodes as well of the mongoose, so you'll be able to see her. But I'm sure she's still about somewhere in this enclosure, because there's a lot of condensation on the windows. It's not very clear to see where she's gone. She's probably gone inside her house, which is across there now. That's where the mongoose comes out from. So they've got lots of foliage to walk round. They've got a big enclosure, so they've made it look like an African savannah, haven't they? Putting this stone in and these different grasses, so they've made it look like their habitat. Just that she's not protected from the elements because it'll rain and snow and things, but she's adapted to it, hasn't she? So this is the new mongoose enclosure. Yeah, so it's right opposite the bush dogs. Yeah, she's right opposite the bush dogs, so may come back a bit later and see if she's gone out again, but at the moment I think she's gone. gone into her home. No, she hasn't, sorry, she hasn't. She's just over there by the rocks. I just spotted her. She's blended into the rocks over there somewhere. I just saw her move. Yeah. She's literally there. There she is, look. There's the new mongoose just sitting on the rock there, look, on the stone, behind that one. She's there moving. I don't know where she's disappeared to now. There she goes. She's just going into her home. Yeah, she's just gone into her house. Just below the yellow bit. Yep, she's in there, gone in, she's just gone in. So that's the new mongoose enclosure. I will come back, because I'll be here till it closes, which is 4:30 now. So it's very easy to get to it. Bush dogs. This is the bush dog enclosure, yeah. So the mongoose is right opposite. You see, if you see on the shed, it's got mongoose there, look. So it's dead easy to get to it. So that's the mongoose enclosure, and this is the bush dogs. So she's right opposite. So it's dead easy to find it. So it's literally just up from the entrance, which is across there. So it's very easy to find. So where those trees are there, that's the entrance where the archway is, right? So you just turn left at that archway and that's the entrance. So you basically just come up this path, go up there, round through the gate, and you'll get to the dwarf mongoose. Right opposite the bush dogs, which are the very first one on the left-hand side if you're walking from the entrance. So there's a bush dog in here, just walking up there. There he goes. Trotting off, because they used to have exotic birds in this enclosure once. Then it was blackbrook, but now it's changed to peak. And the bush dog there, look. That's 2 of them together. 3. There's about 5. Oh, there's another one there, look. So that's 4, 5. There's about 6 in here, because they've had babies since. So hit that subscribe button, that calls for 25. Yes, so it's on the paper copy of the map about the mongoose. Yeah, so it's literally there, opposite the entrance. Well, we'll carry on up to the rest of the park, because we've got more animals we can go and see. But it is very quiet today, and it's the only sunny day we've got this week because there's some bad weather coming in. I'm going to take a different route this time. So they haven't even, I mean, they may even put on here about the talks, but it says bedtime 4:30 because that's when they close. So the next talk is at 2 o'clock, which is the polar bears. So I could probably head up there and go and listen to that. But if you look on this map, you see this is the map. The dwarf mongoose is actually located there. It's not on this map, but it's on the paper one. So they are yet to adjust it, but they will do, I'm sure. So we're going to head up to the polar bears now. Walk up here past the ice cream parlour. Because it used to have a bouncy castle in there. But I suppose with it being out of season, they'll just take it. But this takes you up to the African village, and then you've got the polar bears, the Arctic foxes. But the weather's glorious today, honestly. African village. We can get back round this way, actually. Oh, noisy devils, aren't they? And lemurs. Noisy devils. This is the African village where the goats are. Which you can walk through. There's a walk through. Pardon me, just walk through that gate. We've got the polar bears. This is the lemur enclosure just here. With the wallaby sculpture over there. They keep appearing, they do, you know. We've got all of them in here. And there's wallaby. And there's wallaby. Another sculpture just outside there. There's another one in the wallaby enclosure. They're everywhere, they're popping up everywhere, aren't they? Have they emptied this one out then? Looks like they've emptied this wallaby enclosure out. This one, because they're in the new one. There's the wallaby there, look, sculpture. Just appears. I think they've emptied this one because they're obviously going to. I think they're going to expand this one. That's why. Oh, there's a polar bear out. Let's go. Both the polar bears are here, look. Oh yes, and Anuka and Nori. And their poor mum died. Hope. Yes, look at these two. There's the bears. There's the two cubs, you see. Polar bears. Got a right good close up, haven't you, on there, that woman? Just zoom out, zoom into this one. That's a good photograph point, that is, actually. Down there. I think I'll go down there myself. Because you can get really good close up. I mean, look how close he's got to it. Massive close up. Massive close up there. Let's go down there. A good photograph shot now. Let's go down there where they are, because you can get a really good photograph. Get a really good photograph of them polar bears. So just bear with me. They're all stood right there. That's what, I mean, even the polar bear is posing for footage. So let's go and get some footage of this polar bear. It's only the two cubs. Our keeper's just turned up to go and do a talk. Perfect shot that is, isn't it? Good shot. I mean, what a shot. Move across. Just go up there, get to him, and listen to the talk. That was brilliant, that was. Go up here because the keeper's going to be doing a talk in a minute, and that's the closest you're going to get to the bear. We'll get up here because get the talk on the footage so you can hear it. But she's going to be doing the talk in about 5 minutes. So we'll go up here. Mm.